friends, welcome to Speak All Week. Today we are learning 50 most popular English phrases which are used by native speakers. And I'll give an example to each phrase. Have you subscribed to our channel yet? If not, do it right now. There are lots of speaking and grammar exercises which will help you to improve your English and enrich your vocabulary. Repeat phrases together with me. Be a big fan of. Be a big fan of. If you are a big fan of someone or something, you like them very much. Be a big fan of. For example, my son is a big fan of volleyball. My son is a big fan of volleyball. And now, please tell me your example. I am a big fan of. I am interested in your examples. Please write them in the comments. The next phrase is to be going to do something. To be going to do something means to plan. I am going to make breakfast. I am going to make breakfast. It means I'm planning to make breakfast. And now, please, your example. I am going to. Let's move on to the next phrase. Be greedy for. Be greedy for means you want more and more of something, especially money. Be greedy for. For example, they are greedy for money. Or she is greedy for knowledge. She is greedy for knowledge. The next phrase, be in a hurry. Be in a hurry. If you are in a hurry, you want to do something quickly. My example, I am always in a hurry. I am always in a hurry. Be concentrated on. Be concentrated on. And if you are concentrated on something, you give all your attention to it. Be concentrated on. He is concentrated on the project. He is concentrated on the project. The next phrase, be doubtful about. Be doubtful about means that something needs to be proved. She was doubtful about the idea. She was doubtful about the idea. Be excited about. Be excited about means to be happy and enthusiastic. For example, I am excited about the news. I am excited about the news. You can be excited or be disappointed with something. Be disappointed with. It means that you are unhappy because your hopes are not satisfied. Be disappointed. For example, his results were low and he is disappointed with his results. He is disappointed with his results. And we all like this phrase, be on vacation. Be on vacation means taking a break from work and getting away from their home to some other place. For example, traveling. We are on vacation today. We are on vacation today. I like the next phrase. There is nothing left. There is nothing left. For example, there is nothing left in the fridge. There is nothing left in the fridge. The next phrase, be proud of, means feeling satisfaction over your success or somebody's success. Be proud of. They are proud of their children. They are proud of their children. And now, please tell me your example. I am proud of. Please write your example in the comments. Be full of something. Be full of something. I am full of energy in the morning. I am full of energy in the morning. And one more good phrase. Be ready for. Be ready for means be prepared for something. For example, he is ready for the exam. He is ready for the exam. And one more good phrase, which is very often used, be back. Be back means to return. For example, I'll be back soon. It means I'll return soon. I'll be back soon. Wake up. Wake up. I wake up at 7 a.m. I wake up at 7 a.m. The next phrase. Roll out of bed. Roll out of bed. When you are so tired in the morning and you cannot wake up, you roll out of bed. My example? Sometimes I roll out of bed. Sometimes I roll out of bed. Do morning exercise. Do morning exercise. For example, I always do morning exercise. I always do morning exercise. The next phrase is take little time or take much time. Take little time, take much time. It takes me 15 minutes to do morning exercise. It takes me 15 minutes to do morning exercise. The next phrase, which I love, is to be full of energy. Be full of energy. It means that you feel energetic and you are ready to take on a task. I do morning exercise to be full of energy. I do morning exercise to be full of energy. The next phrase is take a shower. Take a shower. Then I take a shower. Then I take a shower. Make tea. Make tea or make coffee. Make coffee. As a rule, I make tea. As a rule, I make tea. I never make coffee. I never make coffee. Have breakfast. Have breakfast. Get dressed. Get dressed. Get dressed means put on clothes. I have breakfast and get dressed. I have breakfast and get dressed. The next phrase is pick out clothes. Pick out clothes. It means you select something that you want to put on. Pick out clothes. For example, as a rule, I pick out my clothes quickly. As a rule, I pick out my clothes quickly. You can put on some clothes and you can put on some makeup. Put on some makeup. For example, I put on some makeup on weekdays. I put on some makeup on weekdays. One more phrase. Leave the house. Leave the house. It's an irregular verb. 3 forms: leave, left, left. Head to work. Head to work means go to work. For example, I leave the house and head to work. I leave the house and head to work. Take a bus or take a tram. Take a bus. Take a tram. For example, I always take a tram. I always take a tram. Luckily, I have a friend with a car and he gives me a lift. One more phrase, give a lift. Give a lift. Sometimes my friend gives me a lift to work. Sometimes my friend gives me a lift to work. And one more good phrase, work from home. Work from home. I work from home once a week. I work from home once a week. Be over. Be over. For example, my working day is over at 7 p.m. My working day is over at 7 p.m. The second phrase is leave the office. Leave the office means get out of the office. My example: I leave the office at 7:15. I leave the office at 7:15. The next phrase: on the way home. On the way home. I listen to music on my way home. I listen to music on my way home. I love this phrase. Head to the store. Head to the store means go to the store. My example: I head to the store after work. I head to the store after work. And I buy groceries. Buy groceries. I buy groceries for several days. I buy groceries for several days. Get home. Get home. I get home from work at 8 p.m. I get home from work at 8 p.m. Are you hungry after work? As a rule, I'm hungry after work. As a rule, I'm hungry after work. Be hungry. And there is one more good expression: be starving. Be starving means be very, very hungry. But sometimes I am starving after work. But sometimes I'm starving after work. Cook dinner. Cook dinner. I cook dinner for the evening. I cook dinner for the evening. And I like this phrase: chat about the day. Chat about the day. For example, I chat about the day with my family. I chat about the day with my family. Clear the table. Clear the table. My son clears the table. My son clears the table. A dishwasher. A dishwasher. I put dirty dishes into the dishwasher. I put dirty dishes into the dishwasher. The next phrase: tidy up. Tidy up. We tidy up the kitchen together. We tidy up the kitchen together. The next good phrase is to check social media. To check social media. Then I check social media. Then I check social media or watch Netflix. I often watch Netflix in the evening. I often watch Netflix in the evening. The next good phrase: charge a phone. Charge a phone. I charge a phone at the end of the day. I charge a phone at the end of the day. In the morning, I put on some makeup. In the morning, I put on some makeup. And I wash off my makeup in the evening. I wash off my makeup in the evening. The next phrase: set the alarm clock. Set the alarm clock. I set the alarm clock not to oversleep. I set the alarm clock not to oversleep. Go to bed. Go to bed. And fall asleep. Fall asleep. For example, I go to bed at 10:30 p.m. and fall asleep at 11 p.m. I go to bed at 10:30 p.m. and fall asleep at 11 p.m. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please support me with likes and write your feedback. I wish you good luck.